Hi guys, it's Maddie. Welcome to Family Please. Okay, so this story time is about the time that I got into a pretty major car accident. It was about 6 or 7 years ago, so I was 14 or 15. And I had told my mum that I was going to go to late night shopping that the shopping centres held. And I lied to her. I was actually going on a pretty quick trip with my then boyfriend that my mum didn't approve of because he was quite a few years older than me. At this time I was still a virgin, so it wasn't anything like that. It was, I liked having a boyfriend, so I had one that was a few years older than me. Oops. We left pretty early. I told my mum that I was going to go hang out with my friends, and we met up after school and went and picked up his friends that we were taking somewhere away, and we got up there. He had a 5-seater car. There was myself, him driving, 2 of his friends and a baby. So stupidly more people than there should have been in the car, and no car seat. My belly was turning the whole time. Still refused to get out because I was an idiot, but oh well. Anyway, so we get to where we're supposed to be taking them, which is 2 hours away, and drop them off. So we were up. It was pretty it was raining. We get onto a dirt road and drop them off, hang out there for like 5-10 minutes, whatever, get a drink, go to leave again. So as we're leaving, that's where things went wrong. Dirt road, he was going pretty slow because it was wet, and just, I don't know, the car spun out and we flipped onto our roof and back onto our wheels, ended up facing the way that we came, so from the place that we had just dropped people off, and I was pretty scared, obviously. We got back onto the wheels. I got out of the car with a bit of struggle and then had to go around and help him out of the car because his door was then stuck. And yeah, that was pretty scary. So after helping him get out of the car, I ran back up onto my side of the car, checked the glove box because that's where I had put my glasses, and my mum would have known something would have happened if my glasses were broken. I don't know why that went through my head, but that's all I could think about. And so he's like, we have to keep going, we have to get back to town and get to somewhere that we can drop off the car so we can get back to where we're supposed to be before your mum realizes and stuff. I was like, yep, okay. Scared and stuff because we're up in a mountain, and it was pretty steep fall if we had gone off the road. So we tried to kick out the front windscreen. That didn't work, so we ended up having to drive with his head out of the window, and I sat in the back freaking out the whole freaking time getting back to the closest town that we could get to, which was half an hour to 45 minutes away. So I was like dying. I had glass in my hands, so my hands were bleeding a little bit, and that was fun. It was a lot of fun and games. Finally get back to a town, to someone's house that he knew, dropped off the car there. We sat at their house for 2 hours, 3 hours, I'm not sure how long. I just remember freaking out, scared of what my mum was gonna think. We went from the house that we were at, walked into the closest town centre, and he called one of his friends to come and pick us up. So it was about 12. My mum had called and called and called. I answered once and she's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm on my way home, everything's fine, just hanging out, you know, I know I'm late, I'm sorry, whatever. Yeah, so these people finally come and pick us up. We've been standing there for ages, get into the car, go home, which is another 2-hour trip, get dropped off at my house, which was about at 2 o'clock, and all I remember is walking in thinking my mum's going to be up, she's going to scream at me, I'm going to be killed, I don't know, scared for freaking life. I was more scared about my mum killing me than being in the car accident, I think, because my mum can be pretty scary. I was also worried that my mum would find out and kill my partner at the time, because one, our age difference, two, he got me into a car accident. That was fun. So, yep, the next morning I finally get to bed. It took a bit to get to sleep because I was shaking, I felt sick. Obviously, car accidents, car flipping, it's all I could think about. The image of roof and ground, and just I can't drive on wet dirt roads anymore because they scare me, and I hate cars that slide out because that's all I can think of. Yeah, so get back to, go finally fall asleep. Woke up the next morning to my mum hitting me on the leg saying, "Where the car were you?" Obviously not happy at all, didn't know what had happened, why I was so late. She ended up passing out, she was worried, she was tired, you know. I remember running up to my friend saying, "You need it to be my cover. If my mum asks you where I was last night, I was with you the whole time at late night. We got stuck in town talking to people, too excited. We ended up getting a lift home and you were with me the whole time. She was my alibi." And my mum never ended up asking her. I don't know why, but she didn't. And it took until it must have been 3 years ago that she found out by my sister what had happened, because I didn't want to be killed. It wasn't long after that I broke up with the person I was with. Yeah, so it was all fun and games, and I didn't get killed, surprisingly. But yeah, it was a good time. So that was the time that I got into a pretty scary car accident. At least I thought it was pretty scary. I still hate being in cars that slide out. I hate not being in control of a car. I prefer to be driving most of the time. I trust my partner and I trust my mum. I trust my dad. But I hate being in cars with other people. Yeah, my list of people I can stand being in the car with is pretty much just my family. And I think that's where it's going to stay. I'm not excited to teach my children how to drive because I think that might bring it back. But slowly getting over it. So that's my story. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe to my channel. I will slowly get more confident. I'm sorry if these stories are boring, but these are what I can think of right now. I'm sure more will come. I have a pretty weird life, pretty crazy life, but yeah. Bye!